All right. Welcome in, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Metroid Prime 4. This one's been a long time coming. Obviously, Metroid Prime 4 been in development for forever. I'm a long time Metroid fan. Played the originals as they were coming out. Metroid Prime 1 is one of my favorite games ever been published on the GameCube. So I'm really jazzed about this. In case you're interested, we do have a playthrough of Metroid Prime 1 here on the channel. And just for context about how I'm coming into this game, we have played other titles. I have played other titles in the Metroid series. Played all the Prime games, played Hunters, played Dread, I played Fusion, and the originals. The only one I think that I haven't played is Other M, and I've been told that's not a huge loss. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be revisiting Metroid Prime 4, or revisiting Metroid and playing Metroid Prime 4. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch, so there's a little bit of technical meh happening here in order for me to capture this. Hopefully that doesn't mess up like reaction times and stuff too much, but you might hear me complain a little bit about that. It is what it is. I wanted to capture this first playthrough, this blind playthrough, on footage, but that does mean I'm not really getting to experience it straight, so compromise. Alright, without further ado, let's just dive right in. I haven't fiddled with any settings or anything, so sure, that looks fine. Select controller type. Controls can be fully customized from the in-game settings screen. Dual stick or pointer? Definitely dual stick. Desired difficulty? We'll go normal. I appreciate that that's an option. I know that some people get a little weird about difficulty choices. I think it's good. It is Cosmic Year 20X9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Silux and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed that space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. Now, on planet Tanama'ar in the Desolin system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who was on a reconnaissance mission nearby. This game is probably intended, for kids to play. It's a Nintendo game. That text was pretty quick for, a 10-year-old to read. Very Metroid Prime here. Ooh, this part less so though. Coming in hot in a battle? I guess Metroid Prime 3. This ship sure has changed. This is feeling very Star Wars too. Like this feels like episode 3 almost. Oh, I never did. I should state for the record, I've not played the Federation Force spin-off game. I have no idea if it has any lore. I think just straight up power armor, like mech suit almost. This is a cool ship design. I'm not against it. It is a little funny feeling to me, because I always kind of liked that Samus's ship was a little derpy looking. It didn't feel designed by humans in a way that ship does. Alright, we're in. Alright, that feels snappy enough. Alright, no scan visor? Punching through.
How'd they get the drop on us? This ain't no usual invasion. They're up to something.
Alright. Might need to fiddle with our settings a little bit, because the music felt maybe a little loud. Music felt maybe a little loud.
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk. We need immediate... Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now. When you're ready, scan the door and head through.
Area map acquired. Man, they're really leaning in on the classic sounds here. An update for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Okay. This could pass for a room from Phendrana Drifts. Wow, that's amazing how the proportions of that are just so distinctive. Alright, so let's see how to switch to the scan visor. Oh, X to switch to scan visor. Okay. That feels a little weird for it to be a button like that. Security ID registration complete. Bounty Hunter Samus Aran. Full access to Federation base facilities granted.
We'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Large Federation container. Do we think that this is the type of game where not scanning everything is going to give me the bad ending? Trooper. Shot my own guy in the head. That's less than ideal. Honestly, it feels like shooting them with just the normal beam was kind of working out better than the charge beam, which is a change from the historical setup. Alright, I am already not feeling like scanning everything. Dive spike. Ooh. Okay. One more time. Oh, cool. Big chungus.
We need your help!
wondering if they nerf the charge beam, or if they just have nerfed these enemies' health a little bit to, you know, make it more reasonable.
Stay sharp. Could be more on the way.
Alright, so we start the game with double jump. Probably they just started these enemies with less health. Surprised at that. So starting the game off with an energy tank. Interesting to have splash damage like that.
This is the fallback point. We hold this line because there's nowhere else to go.
Anything that I think is in here that I need to scan. Clearing this is impossible. Quantum computer. Alright.
Samus, Office 1 is expecting you to handle.
They're moving the artifact to safety.
That feels weird, but scan this now so that I'm not trying to scan it while I'm getting shot at. Feels like there could be a little more forgiveness with the looking and the scanning. That's we're right up on the alright. So dropping us into a boss fight.
Get that artifact on the bird now!
Careful! I need to secure this thing.
We're out of time. Let's go.
Big boy. Yep, there's our boss fight.
Protect the artifact!
Get down!
Very distinctive Metroid sound. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, those are pretty clear weak points. Alien morphology aberrant. Large officer in space armor pirate. Metroid fusion has resulted in the loss of free will and the formation of beam projectile lenses in its chest. Controlled. I see. So the reason they had those little doors was because they wanted you to learn how to do this. I need to... I don't think so. keeps me in place without like hurting me. I think it really is like trying to tell me like, hey, don't rely on the charging so much. Which, I mean, to be fair, I did criticize about Metroid Prime 1. I felt like I spent all of my time with the charging problem. Hooray, victory! My hand is tired already. Cool. That's a fun little, like, counter to us. Like, similar designs, but opposite. Where we have round shoulders, he's got, like, spiky shoulders. Having the arm cannon and stuff like that. Okay. What's the artifact gonna do? Are we going back in time? Going to another dimension? Freezing everything in place? So many possibilities. Okay, that's a little disorienting. Chrono Tower. Alright, so yeah, time stuff. Varia suit malfunction. Multiple systems offline. I'm pretty amused by the pseudo HTML tags. Missile launcher offline. Space jump offline. Morph ball offline. Boost ball offline. So that actually specifically said morph ball bomb. So I can actually still just go to morph ball. That's surprising. Local database contains no matches for this device's material and technology. Energy signals detected coming from the central station. Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its material and technology. Cool. It's definitely got like an alien aesthetic that works. I like that. Lead on, Haas. That was a well-disguised loading screen. I'll give them that. And I like your lamps. That technology uses a device that cannot be identified. Now, I'm gonna have to acknowledge, like, these shapes are evocative of certain things that we will not talk about at this point. Statue of unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's geometric signature. I almost said genetic structure. Analysis implies the sensor is part of a device made of unknown technology. Right? Thank you. Getting a little bit of a God of War, Alfheim kind of vibe here. Slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database has no matches. Scan that. Android created using unknown technology. Unknown hologram technology. Very cool stairs. Like it. Android. Okay. Oh, I like the way that this creates like a interesting lens flare situation. Not super clear what I'm missing here. Got stuff to scan down here, maybe? Yeah. Not even really to scan, just pressure plate. Oh, thank you. So now, will the steps rise up because the mechanoid is out of the thingy? We'll find out. No, they're still down. Okay. Buddy. I'm going this way. I am kind of just assuming that it's proximity that's driving the little guy. Ooh, get this. 4 formed instantaneously using an ore with an unknown geometric signature. A current of unidentified energy runs along its surface. A giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. Cat has decided to be a problem. Alright. Glowy. Pressure plate. Ooh. Very cool. Kind of Assassin's Creed-y. I am moving, which is very cool. Can't scan. This is a really interesting design. It kind of makes me think of what are their names? Metroid Prime 2. Those aliens. Get a lot of vibrations in my controller right now, so. This is very pretty. I like this. Very cool. Is this like a digitized mental scape or something? I mean, knowing the Metroid series, it could just as easily be like literally Limbo. The souls of aliens trapped in a crystal. Opening the third eye. Chosen one. Our savior. Again, we give you this. Psychic crystal acquired. Alright, so yeah, literally psychic. Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press A/ZR to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Alright. Power beam has switched. Psychic visor, alright. And targets, cool. Hold on. Statue made of umozonite, depicting a lamorn. Lamorn? His forehead has a crystal design. Subject identified as priest able to manipulate psychic energy. I am enjoying the, Professor X hand position here. Psychic assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachines floating through the environment, operated using psychic energy. Okay, cool. Explanation checks out to me. Lamorn Teleporter connect Chrono Tower to an alternate dimension containing the Lamorn Holy Ground, activated via linked Lamorn statue. Statue of Umozonite, depicting a Lamorn. It will activate if the Chosen One meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. Alright. Nanomachines, okay. So I'm guessing this just like replaces our scanning visor, which is fine. Chrono Tower Gate disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react, however there are one-way versions as well. Okay. And our power beam has just been replaced outright by this psychic beam. Gotcha. Elevator to Chrono Tower, pinnacle enabled, touch the hologram to activate. Chrono Tower elevator, use psychic energy from Chrono Tower to ascend and descend, operated by touching the hologram. Before we continue on, let's scan you guys. Cybot, androids built by the Lamorn to aid in everyday life, operated via telepathy, modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. Cybot, no energy signals. Alright. Do it. Still very, I'm maintaining my, this is very Alfheim. Very God of War. Oh, cool. Welcome. I am Chotoyant of the last surviving priest of the Lamorn. You are the chosen one foretold in the ancient prophecy. We, the Lamorn, will cease to exist. However, by preserving our history and knowledge for the future, the Lamorn spirit will keep on living. Chosen one, carry out our legacy from this planet Eurus to a new world. This is your mission and the last hope of the Lamorn. Master Teleporter is located in the pinnacle above us. It is needed to journey to a new world. To use it, you must first collect 5 keys. Okay. Which I'll mark the key locations here. Chosen one, first travel to our temple. Touch this ball of light. Samus is really just taking this all in stride. Just, okay, sure. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. Their creation was a skill unique to the Lamorn. Priest's contact instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. And if we look at our map, yeah. Alright. World map, not that helpful. It's fun, the way that their frills make me think of axolotls. Very cute. And this makes me think of Doctor Who and or Stargate. More orchestral than our usual style. Okay, Lamorn headed for the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind. Take the first step here. I do like that we get the brief reflection of Samus's eyes. I also like that there's this vague outline of the shape of the world. That's actually quite cool. Like a Lyso cask. All right. Strong impact will break, scatter the pungent remains. Go fly. Red Relic and. Brains. Ancient statue. Alright, I feel like that's gonna be a. You shoot that later with a missile, and it'll give us a missile upgrade. Fiber deformity. Right, spiral. Door. Yep. Homing spore. Yep. Very cool. Fury Green. Alright. Man, this is evocative of original Metroid. Big ass tree. Sacred Tree of Lamorn. 6 millennia. Okay. Insect webbing. Highly flammable. Alright, something's shooting at me. Nope. Quit scanning those. Scan the enemy. Galata Grouper. Carnivorous reptile. Alright, now we can scan whatever it was, this thing. Fireworm. Yeah. You guys can peace out. Firm. Yeah. I almost feel like I need to invert the direction on this because it's very counterintuitive to me. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but there's a good chance that, at least for the beginning, every time I open my map, I'll rotate it the opposite direction I want to. Come on, pop out. Some ruins, ancient purification site. Immerse yourself in the water. Well, a little tricky, considering the state of things. A receptacle for psychic mote is built in its forehead. Aha, alright. Psychic ability seal variant. Okay. Receptacle, sure. That's not working how I expected, to be honest. It's fine, we'll continue on with this. Maybe there's a thing here. Scout bot, alright. So that'll definitely like, wake up and attack me later. Bristle wart, alright. And what are you? Berry, alright. Emote. Alright. Psychic sensor and psychic gate. Alright. Empress Aleum. Chosen one, take the holy power in your hand. The path that you must walk lies beyond that door. Psychic glove, alright. I mentioned this before in my last series with Metroid Prime. I kind of don't love that we scan the item and then we get it, because it feels like it sort of like ruins the fun of getting the item, even though like it doesn't really. But it, like the vibe is still like weird. It's like, oh, that's going to be this thing. It's like, okay, but could have just like picked it up and then found out. But Psychic Glove enables remote manipulation of psychic modes and psychic objects. Alright, switch to Psychic Visor and hold ZL to grasp a target. They can then be manipulated with R and R. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So how would I scan them? I guess the answer is you don't? I find that very suspicious that that scout didn't. That scout didn't wake up. Psychic lock. Alright, but I want to scan you. Might be a case of like you have to scan it from a different angle. Right? Getting a lot of HP within the first hour of the game. Some missiles or something to deal with them, probably. Galactic Federation distress beacon detected. Okie dokie. So head to the right is what it's telling me. What if I don't want to? Fossilized amber, explosive force, alright. Boost ball at the moment, so we're going through this the old-fashioned way. This is fun. I was expecting a lot less than that. Glow mold. Okay. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Life science. God. Oh, alright, sure. There's something back there which we'll need to come back to with the plasma beam, question mark? Ooh. Spikes. Da-da-da. I'm enjoying the, like, atmospheric setup they're doing here. Also, one-way walk, one-way drop. Ooh. Oh, wow.
What a mess. You're alone on a planet with no hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What? What now? Samus? Samus Aran?
Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh!
Please get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
Alright. I can totally see this guy not being everyone's favorite, but I thoroughly enjoyed that character introduction. That was great. Alright, let's take a gander. Got some stuff that I presumably have to shoot. Got you. Technician, alright. We now have some Phil lore. Transport X7-S. Cool. What else do we got? It feels like we might have a little bit more, but eh.
Oh! I think it's working! Shoot some more! What was that?
can't help but notice that you guys look a lot like the Lemorn in terms of like number of arm thingies, and also you got like head thingies. Jungle Griever variant of this area can leap to great heights to climb trees quickly, has extremely aggressive disposition, will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When in distance, it will spit poison at threats.
What are these things?
Alright, they're pretty good at dodging, to be honest. We just need to wait until they're charging to spit at me. Lock up on 1. Again. This range.
Oh no, there's too many of them.
Not immediately apparent to me whether or not there actually is a limit here.
Wait, don't shoot me down yet. It's not safe.
Too bad.
Keep them away from me.
Okay, so maybe there's just one more.
We're good.
Okay. I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
These X7s tend to stick a little. Come on. Oh, boy, this is really jammed.
Removal of the rod, yep.
Did you just scan me? What does it say? Ah!
Did you scan me? What does it say?
No biggie.
Perfect. Missile launcher. Alright, that's a fun variant of the pickup sound. Missile launcher restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking capabilities. Yep.
Just a little token of my appreciation. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along.
Ooh, that might not be wise.
Where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Mackenzie, this sounds like a great way to annoy me.
Samus, please shoot that thing. It won't stop moving. Hardened sap. Might require a powerful solution.
So it's funny that I was actually trying to avoid what we needed to do and failed immediately at it. And instead just went directly to where we are supposed to go.
How about we avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial. Wait, something's happening. What? How did you do that?
Boy, I really hope he doesn't follow us around for long, because a big part of what makes me enjoy the Metroid series is the sense of isolation and being by myself in
This
another
technology,
world.
it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
It is actually very suspicious. Lamorn device for saving behavioral records.
Wonder what's so special about that machine. Why hide it in here? Ah! Everything in this jungle trying to kill us.
Yes.
Missiles are effective against a creature with a hard shell, you know.
Missile expansion. Alright, tell you guys what. Let's, before we continue here, which is obviously where we're supposed to go, let's actually retread a little bit of ground. Because I want to get...
Samus, wait. I can't go that way.
Yep, that's fine with me.
I'll wait here.
I'm curious, actually. If I look at my map, does it show where Mackenzie is? No. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Was it here or was it the next room? I think it's the next room. Yeah, here we go. Does not work. Alright, noted. Well, that makes me feel a little silly for having done it, but that's okay. It doesn't take that long to run through this. Assuming that's gonna be like an area boss. Alright, so. Actually, don't do that. I actually know where there he is. What's up, dude? I'm assuming that he does not have like a health bar or anything. But I need to like monitor. Bridge Fate is the way of the Temple of Memory. The Lamorn who follow the path will come to the altar, connecting the past and the present.
Hey, does that say anything about this place?
Psychic door. Use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to its center. PK is pretty funny.
Seriously, how'd you do that? Hey, you really don't want anyone in here. Must be
Cool.
a sacred space.
Alright, tell you guys what. Let's end it here, because this looks very dramatic. It looks like it'll be a big thing. So, we'll end it here. Yep, just let yourself into frame there, Mackenzie. And next episode, we'll find out what's in the temple. But Pretty solid first episode. I do hope Mackenzie doesn't overstay his welcome, because I liked his intro there, but I want him in like small doses, right? But yeah, very pretty game. I'm enjoying the gameplay. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.